Yeah. So, what do you guys think of the venue here, Camp Minglewood? You guys being treated okay so far? You guys gonna take care of each other tonight when we go off to our camps? You guys are gonna be our eyes, you guys are gonna be our ears, you guys are gonna be our soul, you guys are gonna be our heart, and we're gonna take care of each other, and we're gonna be able to continue doing this for one another, to create freedom, because we all need a piece of freedom, man.
Freedom's gotta start in our hearts. It comes from right here, and then we spread it out to the world. But if we don't believe it right here, how are we ever gonna get it anywhere else?
So, do you guys know my partner, Jen? My name's Rob. I'm the founder of this event. I founded it 15 years ago. Blows me away. Me and Jen have been producing it together for 11, and you guys are making us grow. And you are Harvest Fest, man. You are Harvest Fest. I also like to take a second here to thank the best staff in any festival. This is hands down the hardest working crew. These guys really put it out to make sure that we can do this for you. They're out there doing it now. Thank them every now and again. They deserve it.
We got a great crew. We're blessed with a lot of great people here. And I want to say thank you to the landowners. I want to say thank you to everybody who helped put this thing together. You know who you are. And everybody who puts in a good piece of energy wherever you can, thank you.
Oh, and by the way, some of you guys know the landowner, Larry. Today's his birthday.
So if you know Larry and you see him, kick a brother down.
Yeah, take care of Larry. He's been taking care of us for 4 years. How many places in the world, especially as nice as this, would allow us to do this?
Fact of the matter is, weed's becoming more and more mainstream. We are not counter to the culture. As Rob always says, we are the culture. We are the culture. There are more pot smokers. Maybe they don't all come out to these events and show their faces, and maybe they don't all look like, you know, a stereotype, so to speak, but they're out there, and they all support us. And what we have to do is keep talking to them, keep talking to the mainstream, get them to vote. Don't vote for politicians that are going to put you and your brothers and sisters in jail. Just don't do it. Know where these people really stand. Know that a lot of this shit is rhetoric. Ron Paul right now is just, you know, one of the biggest movements that happened in the freedom movement recently. And it's still going. Even though he's not running for president anymore, his son's up getting involved, and Ron Paul's introduced a bill to end the Fed, which is what is fucking our economy up.
And we need you. This is us. We are a ragtag army. And I don't want to be an army, but they declared a war on us. A war on us. Peaceful American citizens who pay their taxes, who go to work every day, who fucking make this country great. We are the reason this country's great, and we want our country back. And every time we and her go down and feel like there's nobody there for us, or feel like we're the only ones fighting, somebody like you, or somebody like you, or somebody like you comes up to us and goes, "Thank you, man." And they give you a hug, and it's just like, now I know why I continue to do this. Now I know why I keep fighting. Because we have no choice. They declared a war on us. I'm not a pacifist. I won't start it, but you start it, then I'm gonna defend myself. It's time we fucking get this ragtag army together and start defending ourselves.
One of the things we just started is endprohibitionnow.org, and right on there right now is a way to get your friends out of jail. It's a series of helper tips. People call us all the time and say, my friend just got busted, this just happened, and what do I do? And we're always calling lawyers and stuff. So what we did was we put together a series of points. All these things you can do, from contacting the media to having meetings to raising money. And it's something to do to, you know, help get your friends free, whether they've been in there for a while or whether they just got busted. EndProhibitionNow.org. It's linked from Damn Sam.
And I'm not to be on a bum note, I'm getting really tired of writing to my friends in jail. I'm sick of it. My friends are peaceful people like me and you. They keep dragging us away. They keep, and not much of us really do anything. Even me. We could all be doing more. Our friends, our wives, our daughters, our lovers, our brothers, they're going to jail. They're putting them in a place that they just shouldn't be, with people they just shouldn't be with. I'm sick of them letting rapists out of prison to put my friends in jail for growing pot.
Basically, the third part of Damn Sam, me and Rob, our third part is in prison right now in Florida, and there's an indefinite sentence. So, yes, we do write this person all the time, and it's a pretty big bummer. And that's after we've had friends murdered over this shit in 2001.
You guys remember Rainbow Farm? Rainbow Farm was a pro-hemp campground in Vandalia, Michigan. They threw 2 events a year, one called Roach Roast and one called Hemp Aid. They had performers like Mickey Hart, Leftover Salmon, Merle Haggard played, and they got the attention of a local prosecutor. To make a long story short, they ended up in a standoff with the local authorities. FBI came in, killed them both. We almost canceled this event that year. We were so fucking scared, and we didn't know what to do. And we had another landowner, if you guys remember Echo Lake, Saeed. Well, Saeed called me a week before the event, and he said, Rob, they're coming. They're coming to Harvest Fest. You need to come here and put on the Harvest Fest, because they all call me. He was an Egyptian guy. I loved him. He called me his Amir, which means the prince. And he was the one who got us to come up there and say, you know what? You're right. You're right. We're going to stand for our friends. They're not going to die in vain, and we're going to continue to fight for ourselves, for you, and for our country, for our world, for our future. And Tom and Raleigh, you are not forgotten.
And that was Rainbow Farm, and that year, as we were sitting down there at the gate, we saw a double rainbow and knew that we were doing the right thing. So it's little things keep happening. Tell us that we can't stop doing this. There's just no way. Sometimes it gets scary and you wish you could, but a little tiny reminder will come in.